With the skyrocketing prices of full-size trucks, mid-size trucks have gained a newfound interest from truck buyers who are more frugal with their cash. The Colorado from Chevrolet has always been a solid choice for those looking for a mid-size truck. But ever since its complete refresh in 2023, the sales of the truck have been pretty lackluster. So tune in as we tell the 4 shocking reasons why the Chevrolet Colorado is not selling. Number 4. No V6 or diesel option under the hood. We are seeing a sea change when it comes to engine displacement size for all sizes of trucks out there, and the Colorado from Chevy is no different. Although previous model years offered a variety of engines for customers, ranging from naturally aspirated inline-4 gas powertrains and V6 to turbo diesel options from Duramax, the current model year only offers 2 options from basically the same engine. Colorado received a full refresh in 2023, from powertrain to exterior changes, and while the reviews have been favorable of this new refresh, some people just want a trusty naturally aspirated V6 under the hood. The 2.7 turbo inline-4 comes in 2 configurations. The standard configuration produces 237 horsepower at 5,600 RPM and 260 foot-pounds of torque at 4,000 RPM. The other configuration, also called the Turbo Max, is the high-performance configuration of the same engine, and it produces 310 horsepower and a whopping 430 foot-pounds of torque. Both of these options are coupled to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, these are very healthy numbers, which also contribute to Colorado's class-leading payload and tow ratings. Chevrolet Colorado with the TurboMax engine can tow up to 7,700 pounds, beating all of its competitors in the midsize segment. The TurboMax engine is designed to provide that extra push you need when hauling heavy loads, making it an ideal choice for those who frequently tow trailers, boats, or other heavy equipment. The increased torque ensures that you can accelerate smoothly and maintain speed even on top inclines or rough terrains. In the fuel economy department, the new turbocharged inline-4 engine also does not disappoint, getting 20 miles to the gallon in the city, 24 on the highway, and 22 mpg combined. The trims equipped with the TurboMax are able to get 21 miles to the gallon on the highway, 17 in the city, and 19 miles per gallon combined, so just a 2 mpg decrease. If the numbers of this powertrain are so good, why is the Colorado not selling? Well, the first thing a truck owner is looking for in their truck, especially if they're using it for work purposes, is reliability. Power figures can be exciting for people getting a truck for fun, but reliability is the name of the game for those seeking to get a truck for their livelihood. As we mentioned, Chevrolet Colorado was completely refreshed along with GMC Canyon in 2023. So reliability-wise, customers simply don't have enough data to make an informed decision, especially for those who use the 7,700 pounds of towing capacity on a regular basis, whether the turbo will fail prematurely or not. On the other hand, something like the new Frontier still has a trusty 3.8-liter naturally aspirated V6 under the hood that has proven itself when it comes to reliability. I think people don't hate the new powertrain General Motors is offering here, but they just would like to have the option of having a naturally aspirated V6 for their truck. The lack of customization for the truck doesn't just affect the powertrain, unfortunately, as we explore the next section. Number 3. Lack of bed and cab configurations. Speaking of the lack of customization, here's another point where GM has left customers down. The new Chevrolet Colorado only comes in a single configuration, that is, the crew cab with the short bed. The bed length comes at a little short of 62 inches, which is considerably small, especially if you are considering the Colorado as your next work truck. The bad thing is, unlike the model years before the 2023 refresh, it isn't possible to get a long bed with a single or extended cab option that would be appealing to many tradesmen out there. If this was a fad that all other competitors were doing right now, we might have cut Chevrolet some slack. But both the class leader Toyota Tacoma and Nissan Frontier offer a long or standard bed option if you're looking for it. The Frontier, for example, offers 2 bed options, a 60-inch and 73-inch bed that you are able to get in a variety of configurations. It's possible to get the long bed with an extended cab, or you can even get it with a crew cab configuration if you want to have the best of both worlds. The new Tacoma is very similar, in the sense that you are able to get both a 5-foot bed or a 6-foot bed, although it isn't possible to get the 6-foot bed option with the crew cab, unlike Nissan. Considering the options available from the competitors, it's puzzling why Chevrolet did not include a long bed option, at least for the work truck WT trim. Having a small bed is one of the main reasons why Chevrolet Colorado sales have slowed down since the 2023 refresh. Number 2. Stop sale alarms potential customers. Chevrolet Colorado sales have been rocked by many external factors, such as the 6-week-long United Auto Workers strike that pushed many of the planned production forward. However, the production problems for the Colorado weren't just caused by outside issues. Some were also caused by General Motors themselves. In February 2024, Chevrolet has issued a stop sale order regarding an intermittent software quality issue that they resolved in a relatively short time. Even though the issue was solved pretty quickly, it has affected the delivery of almost 15,000 units so far. This setback in and of itself would not be that big of an issue, but it comes on top of other customer complaints from last year, when many customers complained that after an over-the-air software update, the car's battery would be drained for no apparent reason. The launch of the new refresh has been pretty controversial overall, and this has affected the slow number of sales of both Colorado and its sibling, GMC Canyon. Number 1. Can get pricey when properly equipped. Inflation has impacted everyone, making it more important than ever to find affordable options in the market. This is why we appreciate seeing relatively affordable mid-sized pickup trucks. While some trims of Colorado continue to offer great value, we think some trims are a bit overpriced for a mid-sized truck these days. The base 2-wheel drive WT trim is set to start at $30,500. This entry-level model provides a solid foundation for those looking for a reliable and affordable pickup truck. If you need more capability, you can upgrade to 4-wheel drive or opt for the TurboMax engine. These upgrades ensure that even the base model can meet a variety of needs, from daily commuting to light off-roading. Now, the WT trim is pretty affordable for a work truck, but as we mentioned, the cab and bed configurations are very limited. We've also heard that it is pretty difficult to find the base trim if you're not a fleet customer, forcing customers to look at the more expensive options of the Colorado. Moving up a notch, the LT trim offers additional features and starts at $37,000 for the 4-wheel drive version. This trim level is perfect for those who want a bit more comfort and technology without breaking the bank. The LT trim includes enhanced interior features, better infotainment options, and improved safety features, making it a well-rounded choice for many buyers. The Trail Boss trim is a pretty good all-rounder, starting at $39,500. This model comes standard with 4-wheel drive and the TurboMax engine. This trim can do light off-road duty pretty easily, although it's not going to be rock crawling anytime soon. For those willing to spend a bit more, the Z71 trim is available at $42,000. However, in our opinion, the price increase from the Trail Boss to the Z71 may not be justified. Also, we must consider the fact that this price range now moves us into full-size Chevrolet Silverado territory, and many people don't want to pay full-size truck prices for a mid-size that can do light off-road duty from time to time. We certainly think it should cost less. As the serious off-road trim, the ZR2 starts at $49,500. This model is built for off-roading. This trim also gets Multimatic suspension dampers and a factory 3-inch lift that raises the ground clearance to 11.6 inches. This trim also includes 33-inch off-road tires for better trail performance, manually selectable front and rear locking differentials, an aluminum front skid plate, and a unique grille and fascia for the front of the truck. If you want the ultimate off-road experience, you can opt for the Bison Edition, which adds an extra $12,000 to the price. The Bison Edition includes AEV stamped steel skid plates for the front, transfer case, rear differential, and fuel tank, ensuring the ZR2 is shielded from rocks on rough trails. It also increases the tire size to 35 inches, providing the truck with nearly 12.2 inches of ground clearance to fit the larger tires. All in all, if you want a proper off-road truck, you'll be leaving out of the door having spent $60,000, which is a pretty hefty price tag just to buy a mid-sized truck. And lagging sales show that many people don't consider the Colorado to be deserving of this price tag.